Are there any interesting individual or group differences in susceptibility to misinformation?
Yeah, there are some really interesting individual differences. It's hard to sort of create a profile of who's more likely to believe in conspiracy theories, but we generally do know that certain risk factors are people who score high on a variable we call pseudo profound bullshit. And so these are statements that sound intellectual but are in fact nonsense. It's very closely related to pseudoscience, and sometimes spirituality and other non-scientific ideas that generally we call magical thinking. And so that's often a gateway to conspiracy beliefs because they use some of the same structures and some psychological building blocks that make it attractive for people. People who are more politically extreme are much more likely to endorse conspiracy theories. People who are more paranoid and people who have deep sense of distrust of officialdom, of the mainstream media, of official organizations, people who are score lower on analytical thinking, people who are accordingly slightly more intuitive rather than reflective. Sometimes there's a this hasn't been systematically studied, but people do observe that most people who believe in conspiracy theories tend to be male rather than female. Um, and there are some other factors as well. I mean, personality. I wouldn't say that there are really clear findings there. Sometimes people high on neuroticism, but that kind of relates to the paranoia finding that we've mentioned already. I think those are people who spend a lot of time on social media and the internet are more at risk. And so those are some factors. So if you add those up, we're really talking about somebody who spends a lot of time on social media, is politically extreme, slightly paranoid, distrustful, low on perceived power and agency, and tends to be lower on analytical thinking. So those are some factors that contribute to belief in conspiracy theories.